Okay guys, now that we have the white face solved, the top and middle layer solved, and we have a yellow cross up here, the next step would be to, I'll call it the placing the corners algorithm, and then honestly it's another algorithm that you have to memorize, but before you apply it, just like every other step, there has to be intuitive steps that you have to know. You have to have your own intuition, like, okay, I recognize this, so I need to apply this. So for the next step, we have to call what are good corners and what are bad corners, because we want to place the corners properly. And how do we do that? So here, just look at the corners. Everywhere where you have a yellow face, look at what are the other two pieces. So in this case, yellow is on the same, this little tiny cubicle is on the same face as the blue and the red. This is blue and this is orange. So what do we call this? A bad corner. So what do? We try to find a good corner. So what's this? So this is yellow, correct? So green and red. Blue center, red center. So bad corner. Next corner, we have another yellow face. We have a red and we have a green. So this is also a bad corner. Whenever you have all four bad corners, it doesn't matter where you start. But when you have one good corner, so let's see, green and orange, green center, orange center, we have a good corner. So now that we are able to identify a good corner, this becomes your front face. The yellow becomes your top face, and here's the placing the corner algorithm. It's really just another algorithm you have to just familiarize yourself with, and honestly, it's really not that difficult once you know what you're doing. So basically, whenever you have one good corner, make it the right side. Make it the right side of your face. So this is your top face, this is your front face, or your frontal face. Make it the right side of your frontal face, because we want all corners to be good corners so we can proceed to the next step. So we slide the left side up. We twist the top face 90 degrees clockwise. We twist the right side up. We twist the left face 90 degrees counterclockwise. And then we solve for the white face. And then we apply an extra step. We twist the top face 90 degrees clockwise again, because we want this to become a white face so we can solve for the other white side. And then we just bring it back down. So that's how you would do it. And then we align the centers. So the green beside over here, make sure all your centers are aligned, which they are. So that's good. Now we check again. Okay, blue and red, green and red, bad corner. Okay, so the same good corner, orange and yellow. So we have red and green, blue and orange. So that's obviously not a good corner. And then we have blue and orange. We have red and blue centers. So we basically have the same one we had last time, which honestly it's okay. Basically, you just repeat the step, and eventually sometimes you'll do the step, and after one run through of the step, you'll end up with the same thing. Now, if you end up with less matching corners, then that means you messed up the algorithm. So the placing the corners algorithm, if you end up with the same, you're fine, honestly, as long as everything's in shape. We just want to make sure your centers are lined up. You have a cross up here, and you have the white face down here, and you have two layers and the center lined up. So we literally just repeat this step, and well, just try to familiarize yourself. So make sure this is on the right side. So left up, top 90 clockwise, right up, top 90 counterclockwise. Bring the left side down to get the white side, and then we shift the top 90 degrees clockwise, and then bring the right side down, and then we align the centers, and then we check again. So basically, left up, 90 clockwise, right up, 90 counterclockwise. Bring left side down, 90 clockwise, bring right side down, and then and then just align the centers, and it'll become intuitive, because it's just like switching off and on. Switching 90 clockwise, 90 counter, 90 clockwise, right, left, right. Just become familiar with this step. So here we have green and red, perfect. Orange and green, perfect. Blue and orange, perfect. Red and blue, perfect. So now we placed all the corners successfully. So now we can move on to the final step to solve the cube.